Welcome back to the Infinity Curry, everyone. I'm about to watch the latest Spider-Verse trailer, which dropped yesterday. I'm actually pretty excited for it. When the first trailer for this movie dropped a few months ago, my hype went through the roof. I don't think I've been this excited for a Spider-Man movie since after Spider-Man 2 came out during the Tobey Maguire days. That was the last Spider-Man movie that really hit all the notes for me. I did like Homecoming quite a bit. Don't get me wrong. I thought it was an improvement from the Amazing Spider-Man movies. In the case of those movies, I thought Andrew Garfield was wonderfully cast. I actually thought that he played the role of Spider-Man better than the Tobey Maguire's. That Tobey Maguire was a much better Peter Parker. As we know, Peter Parker is always the heart of any Spider-Man story. But just that whenever Toby had the mask on, he'd go silent. Whereas when Andrew was Peter Parker, he was a little, I don't know, emo and I don't know, too cool to be Peter Parker, a little too cocky. But as soon as he had the mask on, he was quipping. He was cracking jokes. He was classic Spider-Man whenever he had the mask on. And I feel like Tom Holland, a current Spider-Man in the MCU, I feel like he definitely nails both elements. He can be this nerdy, awkward kid while also, being able to brandish the humor, there's Spidey's trademark humor, while in costume. But my only gripe is that my only gripe is that he seems overly dependent on Tony Stark, at least initially in Homecoming, and I know by the end of that movie, he does become more an independent hero in his own right. But I feel like there's some classic Spider-Man elements that are missing, and those missing elements I found in the last trailer for Spider-Verse. But Miles Morales, as in case many of you don't know, he was only introduced in the comics like in recent years. He's a teenage Spider-Man living in NYC, just like Peter, but he's a completely different. Although he has spider powers, he's a completely different character, and he has his own. His own unique backstory. And I think it's appropriate to introduce him this way to a mass audience, and the best part is that Peter is actually in this movie as well. But the thing is, both Miles and Peter come from different universes as far as this movie goes, and they actually meet different Spider-Men and Spider-Women. Even Spider-Gwen, who was a huge hit in the comics. This is her first movie debut as well, and even Spider-Ham, a short pig version of Spider-Man, who's been around for decades. He's going to be in this as well, supposedly. And apparently there are going to be references to every incarnation of Spider-Man. Well, not every incarnation necessarily, but at least many incarnations of Spider-Man. And so I'm excited to see where this goes. So let's get started.
Different is what makes you Spider-Man. My name is Peter Parker. I'm pretty sure you know the rest. I saved the city, fell in love, then I saved the city again and again and again. Look, I'm a comic book, a cereal, I did a Christmas album, and a so-so popsicle. But this isn't about me. Not anymore.
Spider-Man swings in once a day, zip-zap zop in his little mask and answers to no one. I love you, Miles.
Yeah, I know, Dad.
You gotta say I love you back.
Dad, are you serious?
I wanna hear it.
Look at this place.
Dad, I love you.
Dad, I love you.
That's a copy.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Miles Morales. I'm the one and only Spider-Man. At least that's what I thought.
You ever hear of the Super Collider? You're gonna love this.
Dimension opening now.
You're like me.
That's impossible.
All right, kid, listen up. This fry is your universe. It's soggy, it's weird, it's gross. And this delicious normal fry is my universe. So you want to learn to be Spider-Man?
Can you teach me?
Yes, I can. Time to swing. Good, you're doing it. Double tap to release and whip it out again.
Okay.
Whip and release. You're a natural. Whip.
Oh yes.
Hey guys,
Who are you?
I'm Gwen Stacy. I'm from another dimension.
How many more spider people are there?
Hey, fellas.
Hello.
This could literally not get any weirder.
It can get weirder.
Okay. We need to get back to our universes soon.
Brooklyn is gonna collapse. My family lives in Brooklyn.
Whoa.
Miles, what's wrong?
This was never your city. It's mine.
If I don't destroy the collider, none of us will have a home to go home to.
Remember, what makes you different
Let's go.
is what makes you Spider-Man.
Officer, I love you.
Wait, what?
That way. Other way.
Do animals talk in this dimension? Because I don't want to freak them out.
Wow! Oh my God, that was sorry to say, but I mean that was amazing. I mean, it really was amazing. By the way, did I tell you guys that was amazing? Wow! Like, what makes you different is what makes you Spider-Man. God, I mean that quote is so simple, but powerful, and I think a perfect summation of what this movie is trying to go for. I feel like each different incarnation of Spider-Man is unique, and exactly what make the qualities that make them unique are exactly what make them, Spider-Man or Spider-Woman in their own way. Wow, I'm very very hyped for this. Like they nailed the humor, and even Peter Parker. I mean, it's good that they're not just keep making him into into a character of his like iconic self. He seems to be a fully realized character as we know him from the comics, and even like him looking at a picture of Mary Jane. I mean, I've always been a supporter of the Peter Parker Mary Jane romance. I'm very glad in the comics that they're back together again. Spoiler alert. I mean, and I stopped reading the comics for a good 10 years when they were broken apart. I mean, that's a different rant. I don't want to get into that, but right now I am excited. I'm really, really excited. So that's all, folks. Please hit like and subscribe, and please, I'll watch this in December. You can count on it. All right, take care. Bye-bye.